And welcome back, y'all. We're jumping right in. Of course, 2022 high school finals coming to you live from the Kentucky High School Athletic Association. We're jumping right in. How you doing, Animal?
I'm excited. We got a little Rocket League action to get underway here. Sorry for the abrupt start there, everyone. Players are jumping in a hurry here, and we're off to the races here. We have the local RL team facing off against Purple Rain. Purple Rain coming to you from the Bowling Green High and Montgomery County High, representing the local Rocket squad.
Once again, yeah, they just come off Low Tight semifinals. Once again, I believe Purple Rain got a W against Trinity Esports Varsity, and of course, local Rocket League taking it over Generals Blue, making this a pretty tense series and bringing us to a finals that we can look forward to for sure. It's a minute in right now. Let's see, just getting started now. Actually, this might be a bit of a warm-up here.
Yes, I believe these players are just facing off, getting their hands warm. I believe they've been a little behind the 8 ball and just having to change over on the stage. So
yeah,
we may be still a few minutes away here from gameplay. Let's go ahead and come back to the desk and chat about who we're going to face off against today and see what's going on.
Little warm-up goal there.
These players are just warming up. Just want to check out, make sure everything's working and operational. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking it out. Again, we have Loco Rocket League squad represented from Montgomery County High. Coach David Meany with Zesty, Con RL, and Taco Cat facing off against the Green High, and Purple Rain representing by OWAM, Mount, and Hyler. It was the Hylixer, and then Coach Omar on the squad right there. So going to be quite the matchup here in the series, as players are just going to get warmed up in the field here and get started. What are your keys to the match here, Suplex?
I do want to at least look at how these teams will play around not only the defense game, but the way of disrupting your opponent. I mean, we've talked about it before a lot in these previous series, but being able to disrupt that momentum and that rhythm of your opponent is so important in trying to make sure that their offense isn't clean and precise every single time. When it comes down to it, I do want to talk about not only the amount of impact that demos can have, but also the amount of, I guess, like the synergy and the rhythm a team can build up during the progress of a game can get disrupted by that same action of demoing, and keeping that off the table as a defender is so important, because once it gets started, it's nearly impossible to stop.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think one of the major keys we've seen to these Rocket League games we've casted throughout the weeks here is team play.
Yeah, team play is really important for sure. I do also want to look at not only just how they will play off each other, but also how communications will work, and of course how they can not only bring out each of their own strengths, but also to really drive home just what brings the team's win condition out. And say for example, you have a player who is really solid at catching those balls high up in the air and bring them back down for the team for an easy shot towards the goal. That setup player. Then, of course, you let them try and run free, keep them free from demos, keep your opponents in check, force them away from that player as much as possible, and then just get it high in the air for them, and then boom, that's a win condition right there. What are they going to do about it other than fly up to you and hope for the best thing that can stop it, right?
Those 50-50 plays up in the air are a very important part of the game here, and winning those opportunities in the air can often spell a quick turnaround play. The players can head back and hurry to the other end, often gaining a mismatch situation, especially if a demo comes in and someone's an active respawn. That allows for quick turnarounds, quick plays, and hopefully quick goals on the field here, as these players want to make sure they're able to run up the score line in a hurry and maintain that advantage.
100%, yeah. And maintaining that advantage is so important as well. I mean, when you have a lead in Rocket League, not only is it's not uncommon to hold that lead the entire time. I mean, defensive play is so solid in this game, and on the flip side, however, demos exist, really solid offensive plays exist. It's so tough to try and keep a ball out completely. So not only having that good defense, but having an even better offense to keep that scoreline rising higher and higher, but kind of lifting that bar for your opponent to try and jump over, is going to be key to not only holding it, but really crushing that morale of your opponent to be like, you know what, you're not going to make it to me. Don't you worry about it. I'm on a different level today.
Absolutely. I think we are going to see some very good individual skill from these players overall as well. That's still an important part of the game, is these players need to perform at the highest level, make those individual plays and passes, and then involve their teammates, whether it's from a centering class play or a big save in front of the net. How you're able to do that is going to set you aside from your competition and create an advantage situation to take this best of 7 series. As a reminder for folks at home, it's the first team to win 4 games to walk away with the
100%, yeah. It's really cool to see how high level the play, like you mentioned, has been at the high school level that we've seen so far. We've seen a lot of series, seen a lot of grand finals, a lot of teams, and the level of play has only seemingly gone up as we've been casting so far. I mean, it's been impressive to see the high school level not only have such a high baseline, but also improve over these matches over time. We're seeing such crazy evolutions in just these grand finals alone.
It absolutely is. Coming down just to the end of the warm-up session here is, I think, again, talking about some of the keys to the game here, keeping your mental in check, especially in a live event setting, as these players are joining us live in Kentucky, is critical to your success. If you let your mental get out of check, you let yourself spiral out, that's going to spell doom for you and your teammates. Whereas if you're able to stay calm, cool, and collected, that allows you to pivot off of bad situations, make good in-game decisions, and hopefully translates to a winning position.
Oh yeah. I think that adaptability, that reaction time, that ability to strategize quickly in your head and really think of the best solution for you and your team will bring you home for a victory. And of course, when it comes to really sealing that deal, you want to be able to not only work with your own skill set and bring the most potential out of your own knowledge and experience, but also seeing what you can do to support your teammates and bring them to that limelight, right? Really making sure that you can have them perform the best they can, real situations out where they're going to exceed, and above all else, just have fun. Because, I mean, hey, when you're working together, when you're able to get that flow going and really make those dream plays happen, that's when it really gets started. And that rhythm of Rocket League just starts blowing up. It's a great time.
And here we go.
Ooh. Jumping right in now.
Just to note, that first game is going to count, and it is going to be a 1-0 series lead for Purple Rain here.
Yeah, very nice start. Wow, okay, Taco Cat. So your defense is warmed up, looking good. But even nice save there from Moko. We get started here in this grand finals. See who will truly reign supreme.
Purple Rain just get an opportunity inside the Moko end. They might have an opportunity here. There it is.
Huge chance there. Moko's leaving the goal wide open.
Yeah, Purple Rain's going to go up 1-0.
Well, they were almost setting it up for them. They just topped it there for a potential follow-up, but just a little too slow. All good. We'll still be a little bit in the warm-up phase here as we start in game 2. It's only been about, of course, about 10 minutes for these players. Each round is, numbers-wise kind of short, but it feels like forever when you're playing. It's a little clear there from Moko. Keeping the defense up, but of course, Purple Rain able to keep the pressure on, keeping that corner control, of course, from Mr. Young. Ready in the right place at the right time. Of course, Moko still clearing. Towards side of Purple Rain, hoping for a clapback. But even at the scoreline, making it a bit more of a competitive game. As we see Taco Cat carrying it all the way over, well, contest there, of course. Won't let anybody get away for dribbling for free. But a shot almost comes in for free from Mr. Young, very close there. Accuracy slightly off, but that's okay. Again, we're still warming up here. Nobody's perfect, and it is hard to shoot that ball as people think.
Big save there coming out from the Moko side as Rain still circling for their first opportunity. Taco Cat's going to get a clearance. Wants another touch, just wide.
Very nice. Of course, going on the roof right now. Some air control. Look, really enjoying the high life here. Chance, but not quite fast enough. Khan is a little behind. Brain gets to clear towards Moko's side, and now it's a chance for increasing that scoreline. Khan, not too much to say about it. Of course, we're only about 2 minutes in, but plenty of time to work with here. Only a 1-0 scoreline, and I would not be surprised if we saw a 3-4, a 4-5.
Yeah, it's still plenty of time. Again, 2 minutes and 30, just over 30 seconds left here. Just going down to the halfway mark. Moko needs to find a way to break the seal on the Purple Rain squad as this match is tighter than they hoped.
Yeah, I mean, when you have a really heavy defensive game like this, it's extra stressful. Honestly, from what I'm seeing, or from what I've seen through the playoffs so far, playing against a heavy defense, what a sneak through by Owam, very clean. Spacing that up with the dribble. But overcoming a 3-2 lead feels easier than overcoming that 1-0, right? Or that 2-0, because once again, it is so tough to eventually just break that ice. The momentum, that rhythm that your opponent gets by not getting scored on is so important. And again, I mean, demos are so important for that reason, breaking that rhythm, breaking the momentum, making sure they can't follow their own flow. It's scary, yo. Not go down 2-0. Gotta clap back soon enough, because now you're in the final 2 minutes. You're running out of time.
Rain up to that 2-0 currently, coming down to that minute 30 mark here, and Moko needs to find a quick opportunity here. They want a chance to even up the scoreline.
Set up in front of the side. Rope of Moko, but a nice little top up there. Ooh, just barely saves it. Towards middle once again.
Ooh, Colin RL sent back to respawn there. You're gonna have to try again.
Well, Hilux are in right now. Oh yeah, so they do have their sub in right now as well, I believe. So if Hilux are in, then Little Cargo is out for now, and it's just Owam, Mount Yum, and Hilux. Okay, so cool. Oh, Rain actually making use of that substitute player. I wonder if they're going to see a swap on the side of Moko, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, a huge attempt there from Doko Cap, but no dice this time. Nice defense once again. Purple Rain holding it down. Moko get to answer back. That's, again, going to be fine for now. Hold out, be patient, hold that cool. With 2 games left, you have a lot of time to work with, and while a reverse 4-0 is not anywhere near easy stamina-wise, it is more than possible in a game like Rocket League. What a shot from Hilux, but another save. Very nice from Dr. Cat. It's a little bit too high there. Again, Purple Rain trying to clear this ball. Get it into that of Moko, but Moko have not been able to find a way to keep him off that net. So set up there for Mr. Yum, but not quite able to read it. Teammates not quite on the same page. In the final 10 seconds here, looking to be game 2 towards Purple Rain.
Final seconds countdown here. We may see a late touch.
Nice.
Nope, that's gonna do it.
With I mean, of course, there's always the Jackbox audience system.
Yeah, we'll see. I would not be surprised in the future if that's an option, and you know, I would love to see, as we're spectating the game from, you know, obviously player cameras and otherwise, I would love to see the ability for, you know, audience members to kind of direct their own view. They want to sit in stands, midfield, they want to sit in the goal and watch from one side, or just want to see different players, Bob. The future of gaming is a lot of possibilities, and oh wham! Opens up some possibilities for Purple Rain and buries one, putting them up 1-0 with just in 25 seconds into this game number 3.
Great start. Taking a little zip right by Zaxi there. No, not Zaxi. My bad. Zaxi. Zasty? Zasty. Let's go with Zasty for now. But
as we see Mr. Yum here, no wham. It's another shot opportunity there for Rain. Can't capitalize on that.
Yeah. I mean, it's only a matter of time at this point, though. Just about 45 seconds in, we're seeing the tension start to rise as, of course, Moko, again, needs to clap back here. Their offense needs to get started. We've got to start making those team plays, getting those counterattacks in, really baiting out the side of Purple Rain to see what their habits are, what they like to do, how they like to score. And then right now, it seems like Purple Rain's feeling pretty carefree, just going for solo goals, not really playing together too much. You see them all diving for it every now and then, but it's just for cheap shots if they can get it in, and then right for the defense. I don't blame them for that whatsoever as well. I mean, I was going to say, it's been a solid defense so far, but Taco Cat breaking the ice right now. putting Moko on the board. Answering back here. Very nice.
Moko is able to get one up on the board here and finally tie up this match. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. Taco Cat with the big goal in the series in game.
Boy, high bounce there towards the side of Purple Rain. Didn't want to clear that real quick. Moko looking to get that counter attack in. Not going to allow a goal for free. What a slightly inaccurate shot. Just not going to quite get in there as Owam goes for it as well. Nice little double dunk attempt, but no dice this time. Another great clear from Moko, keeping him alive. See a shot towards Purple Rain again. Out to the way for Purple Yum. Defensive reactions have been so beautiful in this matchup so far. Good to see both teams able to hold their own and really not allow any cheap shots that are not team plays. Wow, what another one! Oh, ready for it every time. And Mr. Yum again.
Yeah, another Temo coming in there. It's going to be sent back to respawn here. Moko kind of trapped in their own corner. Finally, the clear comes out. OM's going to head up the back wall here to get the clearance on the Purple Rain side.
Just a ping pong back and forth now. Trying to get that control. Nice little mini shot. Another mini shot from Moko, but just not quite able to get that accuracy on deck. You see some counterplay coming up from Purple Rain, hoping for a setup, hoping for a chance. We need this lead back. Purple Rain, of course. Hoping to try and extend that lead into a game 3, make it a match point, put themselves in a nice comfy position. Really put the pressure on, but Moko, of course, don't want that. They want to play more games. They want more Rocket League. They came all the way out here, play some nice offline tournaments, or put nice little LAN tournament.
Absolutely is. Moko is going to go and try and set this up. The Purple Rain's going to get the advantage first. Nice little pass there coming in from the Purple Rain side. That's capitalized on the Moko side as they're going to send it back down in the Purple Rain end. Purple Rain trying to find a clearance now, but this is not going to do it. There's not enough steam on it. I don't know if they've got enough boost. Ooh, a big miss in front, and this might be an opportunity for Moko to take the advantage.
Yeah, huge chance here, right in front of the goal, but not quite able to make it. Con just barely stuck short. Goodness gracious, Hyluxer. Mr. Yum now, of course. We're on that offense, but they're still playing defense. Moko clearing the ball really effectively here and keeping Purple Rain on the constant defense to be ready for any kind of sudden breakaway they can pull off. Shot attempt there from Hyluxer again, but they're not quite playing with the team. Gotta set up these team shots, really go to clear the ball for their own use and not just to fight against Moko's defenders again and again.
Together some opportunities on their side, but down to the final minute mark, and Moko needs to put one up on the board if they want to secure at least a game in this series, or otherwise Purple Rain's going to be unmatchable.
Yeah, great defense there. Just one defender able to hold it down for Moko.
Touch in front. Ooh, another one. A little bit of a double commitment on the Purple Rain side. Can they take the advantage? Oh my goodness, that was close. Moko got a good shot on net. Great save on the Purple Rain side.
A huge shot coming out. Hyluxer trying to get ready. You see Purple Rain trying to react to every shot towards their goal while they're trying to take the offense at the same time. And it's risky, of course, to try and go out and do that at the same time. You can't do two at once. Of course, 150, but not able to make it all the way. Again, you can see Purple Rain trying for these solo goals, but not quite setting up their team for success, and it's leading to this stagnation of goals. As we see not quite many opportunities happening as Moko's really beefed their defense up. The ball hits the ground, and we're in overtime. Here we go, y'all. Sudden death for game 3. Again, solo goal attempt from Purple Rain, but not going to hit. Just barely bounced off that top bar. A close call for Moko, but staying alive.
Slow save. This is a big series. Moko wants this win, so they have an opportunity to continue this series on. Otherwise, Purple Rain, if they're able to win, it's going to put them in that situation.
Yeah, of course, if you're Purple Rain, you're really just mouth-watering at that match point situation. But oh no! A lapse of judgment on that defense. Just one loss of concentration. You see all the defenders looking at it, trying to get ready for this defense, but they're just not quite there on time or a little bit too early. Mr. Yum hesitating, assuming that the team's going to hit it out of the air and just not quite there on time. Moko answering back for that 2-game lead, making it a game 4. Scoreline going 2-1 on side of Purple Rain, but we're just getting started here.
We're just getting started, and look, we've got some more Rocket League to play at this point as Loco finally puts one up on the board, and we're off to the races in the series now.
Yeah, very nice so far. It's cool to see Moko really answering back for Purple Rain's somewhat over-aggressive offense. Again, I want to call out just how much they're trying to really go for these solo goals. They see an opportunity, and they jump at it right away, which is, of course, fantastic from a skill point standpoint. But as a team play standpoint, it's really tough to see the set up their goals for one person, and it's looking doable, but it would be easier, of course, if you're able to set up a teammate, get those mix-ups going, get those layers going on your offense to keep Moko on their toes and not really allow them to react to your plays, right? Huge chance, but a slightly pushed too hard, of course. Zaxdy. Not been able to score one then at that point in time, but of course, there's always more time. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. Nothing to worry about here. They'll bump up into the air. Moko will tap back Purple Rain. And it's our time now, but a little bit too low on that shot. West Hylexer, not been able to score it in that time. Purple Rain trying to get this offense organized. You can see OM clearing back, getting ready for defense, getting ready for counterplay. Shot a little bit too high on that goal again. Just the accuracy, ever so slightly off. It's good. It's just, of course, I want to reiterate, Rocket League is not an easy game to really get that control mastery down pat. I mean,
no kidding.
The way your card shapes, gravity, the physics are all crazy.
Yeah, and on top of that, I don't want to say this, but I mean, these players make it look easy the way they're able to play and move the ball and spin and rotate midair. I challenge anyone to go hop into Rocket League on their own and try to replicate what these players are doing if you don't have the experience in game.
Yeah.
You will learn very quickly that this game is tough to play in the air, and these players are showing just how effective they can be, up quite a feet in the air and hitting that ball with complete accuracy and control.
Oh, entirely.
It's insane plays and insane movement. Mr. Yum is going to get a clear here, headed back down to the other end. It's not going to be on net, it's going to be a little wide.
Yeah, I was just thinking that might have accidentally slipped towards the goal, but hopefully staying alive. Moko not going to be sweating too much yet. They're definitely on the high alert here as we see Purple trying to clear back towards their side, but not going to happen this time. Defense. Race off from Mr. Yum. Nice clear. Over towards OM. Not being able to get a shot in, but it's close. Just one setup could be all they need here. Moko, of course, getting a huge shot, but very nice from OM on the reactions.
OM's going to turn it back to the other end, gets another shot on net. He's going to go for a demo here, misses out. Elixir is going to have to play this, gets a 50, weird pinch to the other side. OM off the half wall, gets a shot on net, that's going to go. OM, beautiful opportunity, just read that ball perfectly off the sidewall after being used. He's able to get a quick hop off, spin, and there's your first goal of the game. 2 minutes and 26 left.
Yeah, and we're 2.5 minutes into this 4th game, and Purple Rain still sticking to their guns, still believing in that solo play potential. And of course, there is a strategy to it as well. It's not like they're just diving at the ball with no thoughts in their head. This is a competitive match. They're in grand finals for a reason. That allows you to not only focus on counterattacking, but also keeping up that defense as well, right? I mean, Purple Rain's had such a solid defense so far, and to really capitalize on that, they're sending just one player at a time, more or less, to really go off and catch that ball and make their offense just one chance and then back off for defense. And especially now when they have the lead, it's a very viable strategy. We'll top up here. Not going to be able to get a shot off on this one, of course. Khan able to third to the left side here real quick. You see Purple Rain trying to get that ball back in play. But another nice one from Khan. But of course, Mr. Yum on the backup. Ready for that follow-up off the save from Mr. Khan. Saw it happen once, didn't want to have it happen again.
Good initial shot and good save, but Mr. Yum was just able to get his card turned just enough to get that shot on net. And 2-0 now for Purple Rain. Moko needs to come back in a hurry if you want to tie up this game's run.
Yes, a minute and a half left. That's a lot of time to work with. Of course, 2 goals can definitely happen. More goals can happen in a minute 30 than just 2. But again, the defense Purple Rain has been so focused on really keeping that one attacker just going in deep and then having the other 2 ready for counters, ready for counter clears. Keeping the ball in control. Less focused on committal team fights, or well, not team fights, but team shots, and more focused on just making sure that ball is always going to be advantageous to them. And as you can see, it's leading to another goal, another goal, another goal. As they're up 3 points. Great place to be.
But to be as Purple Rain wants to send this to a match point scenario here. Just over the play. Mr. Yum is heading back to the Moko end, gets a demo. Can't get the second touch though. Moko's gonna be able to corral this ball in for their own net. Bounce off to the high wall there. On RL is gonna have to circle back for some boost here. OM, big defensive thing, get a decent clear off the half wall. Go off this, has some boost to work, and that's a big shot towards the net. And a big clearance by Khan on the back.
This one shot out as well that, I mean, it may be a little bit of a disadvantageous insight for Purple Rain here, but I can only imagine demos being very effective against their current strategy. I mean, when you're sending just 1 or 2 players at a time into the full defensive line of Moko, what a carry!
Taco Cat with the beautiful plays, able to pick up that boost, read the bounce off the ball.
Look at this control!
Waits for the back wall, and then a little push down past the defender, and that's a done.
Absolutely beautiful stuff. Now, if anybody, again, wants to contest this game's easy, try doing that 1 time, come back to us.
I challenge you to even get that first touch, not any other touches, even just that first touch. I really challenge you to go try and see if you can do that alone. Spend some time in training, go set up a little bit of a free play match and see what you can do inside the training modules there. But as this game winds down, only 5, 4, and we're gonna get a late one here on the Purple Rain side. That's gonna spell match point for Purple Rain over Moko in this game number.
Yeah, I mean, we could potentially keep playing here for a little bit longer. As you mentioned before, we'll mention it again. That timer does not stop until that ball hits the ground. As long as it's in the air, we're playing the game. So we're at 1 second now. It'll hold that as long as it doesn't hit the ground. But of course it does. Purple Rain taking that game 4, bring us into game 5 with a 3-1 lead. Match point for the side of Purple Rain. Very nice to see, of course. I'm sure Bowling Green High is pretty excited to get started here.
I'm sure they're ready and raring to go as Purple Rain wants to close this series out in a hurry. 4-1, I like their performance so far. I think, you know, they've played well as a team. I think the individual efforts have been strong. Really, I think it's up to Moko to really challenge them in a lot of ways and keep those goals out in big play.
Yeah, I mean, Moko again has had really great, really good answers to Purple Rain's offense here, but again, if it's not able to hold them back completely, then of course getting your own offense started, get your own points on the board. We saw a late, amazing goal there, of course, from the side of Taco Cat, but it's not enough to do it by yourself. Make sure your whole team's on the same page, trying to even up that score line, really make it a competitive game, because the best defense is a good offense sometimes, especially in a game like Rocket League where you can get goals back-to-back so fast. It's even more capitalized and what really rewards teams for playing aggressive here.
Absolutely, absolutely. As we head down into this game number 5 here,
Big
can
chance.
Purple Rain lock it up? Moko puts the first one up though, and I love that explosion as well. Moko gets the first one on the board here by Zesty. Big goal and a big early opportunity just about 20 seconds into this game number.
Yeah, very, very nice. A profound start for Moko here. Of course, I mentioned it before as well. You can get 5-second goals just like that in Rocket League. You can get goals so incredibly fast, and it just comes out of nowhere. And if you're not ready on defense, of course, stuff like that will happen where Dusty will just pop it right in, no problem. No opposition to be seen as Purple Rain are now on the back foot trying to clap back. And it's happened before where we've had low scoreline games and the lead has been held so effectively, but now it's a chance for Moko to really turn the tide in their favor and make this a potential game 6.
Absolutely, as Purple Rain is looking to set up their first opportunity of this game. Back to their own back line. Mr. Young is going to get a touch on it in clearance. Zessy's going to send it to the far side. Another clearance attempt by Purple Rain. This one's going to go, but not very far past the halfway mark, as Mr. Young's going to have to put up the corner.
So clear, of course, again. Purple Rain really solid on their defense to really make sure that Loco has limited options, at least, for offense. But I want to see some more demos come out here. I mean, we're seeing Purple Rain just send not their full team in every single time for offense unless they're feeling really confident about a goal. And that leaves them really open to getting demoed and really slowing down their offense by getting those demos in and really making sure they have to fight for staying alive along with fighting for that goal. Huge chance here. Mr. Yum's on the ready. A beautiful tip.
Mr. Yum is able to bury one and tie up the scoreline. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left here in. Purple Rain is setting up for their reign as champions as they tie up the scoreline.
Hey.
5-E.
Yeah, I mean, you can see, I mentioned it before, but those team players weren't really present on Purple Rain's side, and of course now that they're at match point, they're pulling out all the stops, OM, setting up. It is a beautiful play overall. Oh no, but the defense is shattering! Taco Cat with a long-range shot. Just sneaks it in out of nowhere. Look at this, just long range, right over the head of Hilux, right under Hilux. Oh, the 50-50 foul. How do you miss that, my man? It's okay. It's okay. Shake it off. Sometimes get a bit too antsy. You want to save it a little bit early. Once again, controlling this game is quite difficult. Corner action here. Outside of Purple Rain, gonna get those clears on, but Khan, one thing that happened is it goes above the goal. Potential chance here, but you can see OM just carrying it out, trying to make sure that Loco doesn't really have a real chance to get a score here. Rain tries to get it towards their side, little pinch, off to their corner. There's a chance here, Purple Rain, and what a save from Zesty! What?
On the goal line, kept it out somehow. I can't believe that was saved out.
That was a beautiful shot right there. An even more beautiful save. Let's see again.
That's going to head back to the other end, but he's able to get an opportunity on net. On's going to boost here, but that's a mistake as OM capitalizes on the bounce here and ties this game up just underneath the 2-minute mark. And that might have been a miss from the ball cam to car cam there as OM capitalizes on the mistake here on.
Yeah, that boost is so important for so many things, of course. For defense, for offense, for the ball control, I mean, for rotating. It's integral to Rocket League. That's why they're all over the map. But when you let yourself be distracted by boost, it's almost like that starvation effect where you can only think about getting more boost sometimes as all of a sudden the offense is on you and you're not quite sure what to do because either you need the boost to make the save or you need the boost to rotate back.
He's able to bury one off a weird touch on the side wall there. And Mr. Yum just couldn't get quick enough to stop that. That's another one in. Loco up with the scoreline here, minute 35 left.
Yeah, I mean, I want to talk about boost, but I mean, I really shouldn't be when Taco Cat's just popping off here. You can see that the Taco Cat's getting away with robbery in these long range shots, and OM is as well, sneaking him in off the corner here every time. Goodness gracious.
I'm going to give credit to the Rocket League gods on that one as they're able to donate one to the Purple Rain side. As, you know, I think that was a little bit of a makeup for the awkward bounce on the sidewall on that last one. 3-3, we're back to even lines here. Minute 27 left, and see how this one shakes out as Purple Rain wants to close the series out in a hurry.
A huge importance on defense right now at the top of the corner there for Purple Rain. More important than ever, just over a minute left, and once you get into that final minute, pressure starts stacking, the nerves start getting to you. Should have missed. The accuracy goes down, of course, as the tension builds, and you cannot let yourself get to that point of Purple Rain. You've got a great head-to-head right now. As long as you can close out one more goal, or bring it to overtime and get that sudden death goal, you're really fine. But the same thing for Moko. They want more games.
They're on the right side. They're going to see some active respawn there. On's going to get a shot on net, and this one is dangerous. Wow. But what a save by Mr. Yum. He's able to keep it out, but another shot here. This one's going to be a little wide. Purple Rain needs to find a way out of their own zone here as they lost 4 boost. OWAM is going to be low. He's got a little bit to work with, but not enough to get it all the way out. As transition play coming in for Mr. Yum. Bounce towards the front, but great shot just high. OWAM get that down low enough to get the crossbar.
OM really is a specialist can get those corner shots in. 100% accuracy off the side, but right in front of the goal, not so much. 7 seconds left on the clock here. We could get a last-second goal if we keep it in the air here for both teams, but more likely than not, we're going to an overtime. We'll see the final amount of this match unfold right now.
This is an important overtime. Either we're going to another game or the series is done right here, right now. It's Purple Rain are going to want to close this out and maybe get some defense back in their own zone. Otherwise, this could be it. That's going to be it. On RL capitalizes early 8 seconds in and sending us to another game is Oko RL.
And it's back to the garage.
Sorry, I had the cough mic on there and that hit it one time. Tried to unmute it, but really good stuff, of course, inside of Moko. You positively love to see it.
Yeah, big goal there, big opportunity, and sending us to another game is Moko RL. Still on match point is going to be Purple Rain, so Moko's not out of the woods yet, but we'll see how this next game shakes out as we enjoy these beautiful Rocket League scenes as the players shift over to the next lobby.
Oh yeah. I really want to congratulate Moko as well. I mean, not too early, of course. They haven't won the entire finals yet, but I do want to congratulate them, of course, for clapping back so effectively. I mean, that defense has only evolved, and their offense, of course, as necessary, has really exploded and really taken them to the point where they're able to keep up with Purple Rain's defense and offense and making that scoreline even, like we talked about earlier. I mean, if you're able to fight back against a scoreline, it feels a lot better than trying to fight back against a 1-0 or a 1-2. Or 0-2, because you haven't quite broken that ice yet. So if you're on the side of Moko, you're feeling pretty good, pretty warmed up. If you're Purple Rain, starting to get worried because one more game for Moko, and that's, of course, set point for both teams. And that's where you start to get a little worried. Yeah, right now you feel comfortable, you have that cushion game, but one more is scary.
Yeah, you got that cushion game, but that cushion game can go away in a hurry. And again, I think the last thing Purple Rain wants is a first sweep situation here, as Moko RL is challenging already in front of their own zone, and even bumps coming out. This might be their first opportunity to run up the court.
Very nice stuff so far. Ooh, a huge tear through there. Talking got down for the count. Demos, of course, coming through, trying to, again, disrupt that offense, disrupt that rhythm, put players where they don't want to be. This little blocker cat, keeping it from a setup towards Moko's side. Nice bounce right in the middle. Chance time, but oh, I'm getting blown to smithereens. But they're right back to it. That respawn. Not too long, of course. Only like what, 2 or 3 seconds, right?
I believe 2.5 seconds, if not 3. It's a very small number. Again, that's all you need in Rocket League to create the game situation.
Oh, entirely. Plus, reset their boost as well is a huge advantage if they have a lot. Or if they want to make a huge save, they might just have the boost to do so anymore, because you start back with only 32, I believe?
3 is what you start with. 1/3 of your tank, basically, and as your full boost is 100 there, so 3 is the foundation you have to get your tank in. It's enough to get you off the ground here, but when you are on a respawn situation, 2 decisions to make. 1, you turn to the nearest corner and go for a full boost, reload if it's available, if they're not in their zone. Or 2, do you sprint back towards the center of the net to cover, hopefully, the incoming opportunity on that net as there's an advantage situation. In most competitive play, standard choice is the second one, back towards at your own net and make sure nothing's going to win. But if your team is able to control the ball and maintain advantage in the offensive zone, you may elect to head out to the corner to go get a little extra boost and set yourselves up for the next play.
Oh, totally. And it's cool to see like that kind of decision making come out when it comes down to those sudden and unexpected defenses that you might need. Because when you respawn, you're just sitting there like, okay, where am I, for one? And for two, where's the nearest boost? And for three, where's the ball? But of course, it really should be, where's the ball, number one?
Yeah, where's the ball, number one? But I want to make it clear, the side you spawn on is entirely random.
It is?
Yeah, there's no predetermined side as to what you spawn on. So you are coming in a little blind, right? You're going to have to make a decision quickly as to which direction you're going to head first. You know, that's net, ball, or boost. And how quick that decision made, you know, can be critical to how that play shakes out.
That's interesting. I actually assumed that demos would leave you on your side somewhere random, but to be anywhere random is really cool.
It is left or right side. It's the same spawn points. It's just a random whether it's left or right. So
I see.
So there's select spawn points that are on either side. It's actually, I believe, just to the left of each post back line. But big goal here. Taco Cat is able to break the scoreline open. 1-0. Minute 35 left. This is what Loco wants to see.
Yeah, beautiful stuff from Taco Cat. Pepping it right over the side of the defenders there on Purple Rain. And of course, if you're Moko, you're feeling extra good. Again, getting that early lead, making Purple Rain fight back. Well, not early lead, a late lead, which is even better. Force Purple Rain to clap back in just a minute 30. Pressure's on now.
Rain knows how to clap back because they get an early shot there, Mr. Yum.
Oh, well, just barely overcoming.
Barely off the post here, off of Mr. Yum's great shot there. Owam reads it off the post and wide open net. Another little bit of a post touch, but this one's cool.
They've overcome those corner shots and have evolved their toolkit to getting those center shots as well.
Play here, so we're back to a tied scoreline, just coming up to the 1 minute mark.
Watch out! Oh my!
Watch out!
Boom!
Wrestling reference in there for those that are fans.
Get the ring in. I love that stuff.
From the top rope. Anyway, moving back to Rocket League.
You just see a body splash demo, like.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, he's coming in. There's two of them. He's got a chair.
Oh my god! Speaking of two of them, 2 goals for Moko.
Absolutely. Moko gets another important goal again late in this game. 49 seconds left here in Zesty. We'll bury that one. Putting them up. Are we going to see a game number 7? That is the question.
This could be it, y'all. Moko, of course, trying to get all the way. You come out all this distance. You traveled for this competition. You've worked hard for it. Day in, day out. You love this game. Trying to prove it today. Of course, Moko here for the longest set possible to have a good time.
Big save there on the Moko side on Mr. Yum as that one tied things up in a hurry here. 30 seconds left. Uh-oh, that's a dangerous ball in front of the net there. And
wow!
That one's going to roll in. On RL's credit with the goal here is that one off the ball and just rolled with the net. The first initial player on Purple Rain missed, and Owam just couldn't follow up in time to keep that one wide.
Yeah, I mean, Purple Rain kicking himself a little bit. Feeling pretty rough. Going to the set point now after he has a great lead in the beginning, but again, it just goes to show just how adaptive Moko really is here to bring the set to this point.
Another big save on the Purple Rain side as they're not done yet here. 10 seconds left, but that one sent out wide, and that might spell doom for the Purple Rain side as we are going to be heading towards a Game 7 here. Final seconds tick off the clock here, and that's not going to be enough time for Purple Rain to tie this up. Obviously, they can still get one other opportunity, but I have a feeling this is going to be down in a hurry and be completed. As we are going to a Game 7 here.
Here we go. Yeah, Moko, truly good stuff here. Again, as well, ConRL really coming in clutch for the team. 2 shots, 2 saves, 1 goal. And he kind of slouched 3 shots on their side. Very, very nice for Moko. Putting Purple Rain into the blues, possibly, as we see a very, very tight match going on, and possibly putting Purple Rain out of the tournament, as we see a potential reversal coming out from Moko, and I'm excited to see if it's going to be taken all the way here.
I love the blues reference. I just want to say that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Kudos on that one. That was awesome. As we are going to head down to game number 7 here in just a moment, folks. What are your predictions, Suplex? Who takes this one away?
No, I do want to at least hope that Purple Rain is able to clap back as well, because we've seen really great adaptations from Moko. We've seen a really solid game plan for Purple Rain. We've seen evolution of skill sets and the showcase of how adaptive they can be on the fly for Purple Rain. But can they really adapt to what Moko's tempo is at right now? I mean, the demos have been there more or less. We've seen some really good offense from Purple Rain. We've seen everything from both teams, and now it's just a matter of who's going to end up on top of these layers of offense and defense that they've created throughout this match. And right now, it's looking pretty simple for Moko. Conrl to slide right in there off the side of Taco Cat, sending it up the top. Very clean stuff here.
Yeah, talking about the top rope, what a pass there coming in off the back wall. Phenomenal play from Moko, and I think that is really evidence of the momentum they're able to carry from those last few sets and wins into this Game 7 scenario with Purple Rain. And that one, another scary opportunity. OM had to be very careful.
An attempted tip there from Moko, is trying to slide them off the top, but not quite this time. Mr. Young going for a breakaway here, just one defender to get through, but not going to be able to make it this time. Purple Rain needs a chance. You have a lot of time, thankfully. It's not a late goal lead this time for Moko. Of course, Purple Rain able to clap back, but a double demo for Moko. This is a huge chance. Two defenders scramble with the balls popped up into the air. Not going to be able to work with it too much, sadly, as that double demo is going to not lead to much, but at least put fear in the hearts of Purple Rain to let them know they cannot sit the demo and sit in the goal and be completely safe from demos.
Ooh, Taco Cat wins that 50 out. Can't win the second one. It's going to pay with a demo, but that's okay. Heads back towards the respawn. Is going to be able to regroup with their teammates. Sometimes, Suplex, I like to call them a calculated demo, right?
Oh,
You get demoed in far end of your net. It's like, well, I got to, speed run back to my own net to help my defensive side of the team, It's not the worst case scenario. Another big demo on Elixir. Mr. Yum can't quite get this one in. Oh, close opportunity as two of the ring players collide in the corner. That's going to be sent out by the Moko side.
That stress, that pressure, maybe getting to Mr. Yum there. Not going to be able to tip it in. Saw a great setup attempt, but cross map shot, not going to be on angle, but a huge breakaway chance for Purple Rain here, but not able to sink it in. Great defense from Khan there. Able to keep it away from a threatening position. But OWAM losing the patented diagonal shot up the corner. It's in shambles. Purple Rain hoping to at least get the rhythm back, but Moko does completely have the tempo here.
Time. Big opportunity here for them to got this reverse sweep all the way back.
Yeah. Moko's seriously putting in the work to make this happen. Dreams do come true. Zesty hoping for a shot. Not gonna happen. Very nice save there. Purple Rain. Not gonna let anything too fancy happen on them. But again, this is what we really wanted to touch on earlier. I mean, oh goodness, Zesty! And another save from Mr. Young. Breakaway chance. You see, of course, already on the defense there. Purple Rain, again, shooting a bit high. No, quite! Taco Cat, the iron wall.
That was a close one, as OWAM wanted that one to go crossbar posted in, but Moko is able to keep that one out as well. Wow, Purple Rain is peppered in the front of the net right now. I don't know how Moko is standing tall.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I was talking about earlier with that real stagnation of goals when you're down just 0-1 and you're not on the scoreboard, right? It's so much harder to get in that rhythm, get in that flow, feel confident in your offense, because when you're down just one goal, the pressure to actually make it back is so much more overwhelming, and especially it's exemplified and multiplied in a grand finals game 7. Boom.
That pitch is going to go all the way back on RL. He's able to pitch it off and few of the foreign players here. Oh, OWAM.
So unfortunate.
That one just gets sent all the way back to the other end. 2-0 lead now for Moko RL.
You've got to be feeling amazing if you're Mr. Khan right now. Truly good stuff here.
But Khan, he ran there, so to speak.
A little bit of robbery. A slight bit of theft in my matches.
This is Rocket League, as Purple Rain is looking for an opportunity here, but Khan RL almost gets fancy on the sticks there. Another crazy opportunity for the net. Can't get out.
Yeah, I mean, A heart-stopping attempt there to shot, but not going to go in this time. Once again, Purple Rain left to answer back as Moko simply takes it easy, holds their lead, doesn't do anything too risky, but they've got other attackers ready to go, open for a shot, but Purple Rain is forced to defense here as we're into the final minute, and it's looking bleak for our initial heroes here.
Not exactly the scenario they want. Is 45 seconds left. Still time on the clock to get an opportunity on the net here. Ooh, there's a shot. It's not going to do it though. It's Moko. Clear it back down, and that's going to burn even more time off the clock. And that might be the dagger for Con RL, as that's going to put up Moko 3-0 with only 36 seconds left. And I don't know if Rain has 3 in them.
I mean, an average of 3 shots, a shot every 12 seconds. I don't know, yo. It's a fast game. But is Purple Rain that fast right now?
Let's avoid the math, because I don't have time for that, as these players will put down to the 30-second mark here. Purple Rain, it needs to find a good opportunity one way or another. 24 seconds left. And I don't know if this is going to do it, as it's going to come up strong from Moko on the half line. Another touch over the top here. Just coming up to the 10-second mark, and that's going to spell doom for Purple Rain.
Oh, great save as well on the end there. You can tell that just the mentality of Purple Rain has been broken through as Moko has just gotten their rhythm, gotten their flow and completed. The columns have been beautiful, the setups have been beautiful, the defense has been even better to really shut out Purple Rain. And of course, your champions today, Taco Cat, Con, and Zesty, have been your heroes to bring Moko RL to the top and take away your Kentucky High School Athletic Association Fall 2022 finals here for Rocket League. It's been some good stuff so far, Animal. I mean, you love to see it.
You love to see it, and congratulations to Moko RL, obviously represented by Coach David, with Zesty, Con, and Taco Cat on the sticks, with the sub people in the background helping support the team in a big way here. We'll be back very soon with some League of Legends action, so please don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.